How's it going, guys? Mike here, and I am just another UK gamer, and welcome to another episode of Top 5 Friday. Now, as we're all aware, we have got the official release date for DLC 1, which is January 31st. So straight away, this is getting me wondering what type of things I should be expecting in DLC 1 and even in the future, because zombies in a theme park was the most randomest thing ever. And it just shows that Infinity Ward has got some wacky stuff in store for us, which is something new and exciting. The only question that I want to answer today is what would I like to see in DLC 1? This is my personal opinion, what I would like to see in DLC 1, whether it's improvements to the stuff we've already been playing in Spaceland or completely new stuff. This is the question that I want to answer for you guys on a video. Today we have a like goal out of 30 likes, so if you do enjoy it at any time, then be sure to drop a like before you leave. And without further ado, let's jump in. Coming in at number 5, we have music that won't copyright YouTubers' videos. Now, I know this seems a little boring and doesn't even affect about 90% of you who play the game, and that is why I put it at number 5 to get the most boring, the most uninteresting one out of the way. But Zombies in Spaceland was an 80s themed theme park, and the music being played in the background would obviously be the big hits from back in the 80s. The only problem that caused was when it played, the YouTubers that made videos or streamed, they automatically got a copyright strike. Well, not a strike, they automatically got a copyright, which it was a type of copyright that does not let you monetize the video anymore, which means we're actually making no money off it if we want to listen to music. Now, the only reason I'm actually bringing this to the community's attention as quickly as possible is Infinity Ward said their whole zombies will be 80s themed, which means if any YouTuber wants to listen to their music while streaming or making video, they have to turn the sound down, which really does suck. Anyway, I wanted to keep that short because it's boring, it's uninteresting. Now let's move into something a little bit more interesting. Taking my number 4 spot today is new perks. Now, there is no doubt about it that back in Black Ops 3 Zombies, the perks were kept to a limit. They only made one new perk and taken out 4 previous ones, which really did suck. Fair enough, we could not use PhD anymore because we needed Dolphin Dive, but they still took 3 other ones out for absolutely no reason at all. Now, I don't know if these were taken out because they were just useless, or Treyarch just didn't want to include them in their new zombies. But the perk situation, in my opinion, was very dry in that game, and even after continuously asking for new perks as a community, nothing was ever added. Now, Infinity Ward, on the other hand, have gone all out with perks with their zombies. Their first map came with a starting limit of 10 perks, which did contain 7 of the good old perks we're used to, but they already added 3 new perks and even recreated a well-known community idea, Banana Colada. Now, this isn't even where it finishes for perks with Infinite Warfare Zombies, because Lee Ross himself on the interview with GameSpot said there is new perks to yet be released and even made, which means there is even new perks on top of 10, which in my opinion is very exciting because a massive selection to choose from to fit your playstyle is something that Zombies is always needed. And with a limit of 5 with already 10 perks in the game, I have seen way more playstyles in this one map than I have in Black Ops 3, because everyone has a different opinion on certain perks, which is what makes them so important to Zombies. Moving into my top 3 now, in third we have a new way to travel around the map, just like the transit bus. Now, before you all start the massive debate about me using the forbidden words transit bus, I only used it as an example, a placeholder if you must, and I actually didn't mean bring the transit bus back to Zombies. I was just meaning the initial idea of traveling around the map faster than you could by running for a cost. Treyarch even then went the next step and added the railway into Shadows of Evil, which was just as much as a fail as the transit bus, but it was used for the Easter eggs, so I suppose that's okay. And I know that's what some of you are thinking even. Mike, we have the hyper slides, we have the fountains. Yes, I know we have them that could get us to certain parts of the map quicker, but they aren't the same as the transit bus or the Shadows of Evil railway. I want there to be a completely new way to get around the map. And it doesn't even have to be anything too complex. I mean, it could have been as simple as the roller coaster going through the entire Spaceland that takes us from one place to another at a cost, and that would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect way to travel around to me. And hopefully Infinity Ward have some sort of way of doing this right now, but we don't even know what the DLC map is going to be based on, so I can't really give an idea of what I'd like to see implemented. I just hope that maybe they see this video and they'll consider it. Coming in at number 2, we have elemental weapons and not just types of bullet damage. Let's be honest, guys, Elemental damage weapons is something that the community thrives off. It's something that gives us wet dreams just thinking about it. And it would be amazing if Infinity Ward kept this dream alive, because the elemental staffs or bows were, in my opinion, two of the greatest things to ever be put into zombies, because it's something different. It's not just plain and boring. It's something that actually has a unique perk about it, which makes it more interesting to use. And I know Infinity Ward did put their own sort of elemental weapons in, but it only made the bullets we shot did the elemental, and in my opinion, didn't do anything special. Let's take the lightning bolt for example. If you used it, a massive hurricane or storm would appear with lightning, and it destroys anything in its way. The lightning or the electricity, if you must elemental damage on Infinite Warfare, didn't actually do anything, and it just seems like a well thought idea put straight in the bin, for me anyway. So hopefully, just hopefully, they bring something like the elemental bows or stats into their game, and even use them to complete steps of the Easter egg, because that is what makes them more fun and interesting to complete. And taking the #1 spot today was something so obvious I was going to talk about, and that is Easter eggs, more specifically more lengthy and puzzle related Easter eggs. I will try to keep this as close to 1 to 2 minutes as possible, because I think everyone who watches my videos or streams know that I really didn't like the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg. In my opinion, there's nothing unique or even fun to do with it. It's as simple as collect 3 parts, defend them in 3 locations, and then a boss fight. Heck, I spent about 80% of that map finding points just to buy the millions of doors they put in there, and just to get set up for the boss fight. So in my opinion, it doesn't really class as an Easter egg, but that's just my opinion. It may not be yours. I'm honestly hoping that Infinity Ward have heard my opinions before, and they've heard the community's opinions, and really take on board what everyone thinks, because I know a lot of people didn't like this Easter egg because it is boring. They can add simple things like puzzles that may set us back a bit and try to actually think about, and no, not ciphers. Treyarch made that stupid mistake on Buried, because not everyone, including myself, can solve ciphers. So it's literally just a waiting game for someone who can do it. Now, that could be quick. That could take days. But putting ciphers as part of the actual main Easter egg is not fun in my opinion, and it's definitely something that should be put in the bin and never taken out again and taken to the garbage disposal. Anyway, like I said, simple puzzles, not even ones that are complex. Add ones if you want that are complex, I don't mind that. Something that requires us to do a bit more thinking, but is actually doable. Now that is something that I'd actually love to see. Another thing is the length of the Easter egg, because like I said about 60 seconds or so ago, the only reason I can say Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg has length to it is because of how many doors there is to buy and how long it takes to set up. Now, they really need to think about more length and more fun things to do in Easter eggs in the future, and honestly, I do have faith in them. I just think that this map is kind of the warm-up, and things are only going to get better in the future. And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up today's video. What I want all of you to do now is go in the comments below and tell me if you don't agree with any of these and why, because I like hearing your opinions. In fact, I actually love hearing your opinions and actually replying to them. As I did say at the start of the video, if you did enjoy, then don't forget to drop a like before you leave and be that little extra cheeky and subscribe. I have been just another UK gamer, and I will catch you guys in another video.